I know we are friends. I know that we can borrow each other's stuff, we can borrow each other's clothes, bag, shoes, makeup, whatever it is. But when you borrow something from your friend, respect them and return it back to them. And make sure you return it back in good condition. Hello once again. Welcome to another episode of Elegance with Frida, where I share practical tips on etiquette and elegance. So today I'll be talking about friendship etiquette, that is do's and don'ts when it comes to friendship, like your female friends, your male friendship, female friendship, any kind of friendship. What are the do's and don'ts when it comes to friendship? There are people who just take their friends for granted. They do things that they are not supposed to. So I'll just be sharing some few points on friendship etiquette. Number one is don't just show up at odd hours at your friend's place without informing them. I know that they're your friends. I know that you guys are so close to each other. You guys do things together. You guys come to each other's houses. But don't make it a habit that you just barge into them or just show up, especially at odd hours, maybe at midnight, at night, or early in the morning, and you just show up without even informing them, without calling them. Don't make it a habit of just showing up at your friend's place without calling them, especially when you guys are growing up, you guys have responsibilities, you guys have work that you do, there are things that you do in your life. It is proper that you inform your friend before coming to see them, or just call them before coming to see them. You can call them on phone, you can text them, "Why are you at home? Are you available? Can I come and check up on you?" It's just proper that you just inform them before coming to see them. Once in a while, yes, I know we can show up at our friend's place without informing them, but don't just make it a habit that you're known for coming into your friend's house unannounced every time. It's not proper, and they'll get fed up of you. They'll get fed up. They will start hiding. You just come and their mother will say, "Oh, they're not around." Meanwhile, they just hide themselves in the room. So avoid showing up at odd hours without informing your friends. Number two, do not pick or use your friend's stuff without asking for their permission. Do not make it a habit that whenever you go to your friend's house, the next thing is you are carrying their clothes, you are carrying their shoe, you are carrying their bags, you are carrying whatever it is that you want in their house without even informing them, without even asking them, "Okay, can I go with this? Please, can I? Are you okay if I go with this? Are you okay if I carry this?" Do not make it a habit. There are people that every time they go to see their friend, they've turned their friend's house to like a shopping center. Anytime they go to the house, they must carry something. Either they are carrying bag, or they are carrying shoe, or they are carrying some, can even be minor things. They are carrying maybe pencils, pen, like they just want to carry something and go with it. Don't make it a habit, okay? Don't make it a habit of always going to your friend's house and turning your friend's house into a shopping center, that you'll be carrying one thing or the other. Is it that your friend doesn't need that thing, or he or she doesn't want to use it, or is not using it? Sometimes don't even ask them whether they need it or not. You just pack whatever and go. And every time you come to their house, you make it a habit to do that, which is wrong. Okay? If not, they will start hiding it from you. Whenever they notice that you are coming, they will hide all their stuff. They will hide it. They will hide it in their closet. They will hide it in their mother's room. They will hide it somewhere that you are not going to see it. So don't make it a habit that every time. Some of these things is when we take it to become extreme. Once in a while, you might go to your friend's house and be like, "Oh, I need this thing," or "I want this thing," and you just like, don't make it a habit. If you start noticing that your friends have started hiding things from you, just know that it has become a habit that you always pick things at their houses, or in their rooms, and without even notifying them that you want it, or something. So don't make it a habit that anytime you go to your friend's house, you have to pick something and go with it. They are going to get fed up of you, number one. Number two, they are going to start hiding their stuff from you so that you will not carry it. Number three, do not borrow from your friends without returning it back. Yes, I know we are friends. I know that we can borrow each other's stuff, we can borrow each other's clothes, bag, shoes, makeup, whatever it is. But when you borrow something from your friend, respect them and return it back to them. And make sure you return it back in good condition. Yes. Don't just borrow something from your friend and because it's your friend, you just go and malhandle it or do anyhow with it. And you know what, if but maybe it's a bag or so, it becomes torn, it becomes dirty, and you won't even wash it or return it back in a good condition. That's very wrong. You realize that with time, your friends will try and avoid borrowing things to you. Why? Because even when they give you, you don't return it back in a good condition. So make sure that when you borrow something from your friend, one, you return it back to them. Don't keep it and be like, oh, it's my friend, she'll forget about it. No, return it back to them. Number two, return it back in good condition. If not, they won't lend things to you again. Number four, don't talk about your friends behind their back and don't share their secrets to people outsiders. Friendship is a sacred relationship and we are not supposed to be sharing our friends' secrets to other people that are not in our circle, other people that are not close to that friend, other people that you know that they don't have a relation. In fact, if your friend trusts you enough to share a certain secret with them, it is your duty to keep that secret to you. There are secrets that friends can have that even their spouses will not even know about it. Yes, I said so. You and your friends can have a strong bond and keep each other's secret that even if you eventually get married and have spouses and the rest, you don't share those secrets to your spouses. You keep it between the two of you. So make sure you always keep your friend's secret and don't share it with outsiders because it can ruin the relationship. It can actually ruin the relationship when your friend realizes that whenever she tells you something, she hears it somewhere else. Like she hears it from people that she is not even supposed to hear it from. So be a good friend and always keep your friend's secret. And you know, this there are things that are common with female friendship. Whenever you start dating a guy, you now start telling him all the secrets between you and your friends. It is wrong, actually. It is not proper that you tell all your secrets between you and your friends. You just pack everything and start telling your new boyfriend because they are looking for gist to tell him. It is not proper, okay? What if you break up with the guy? What if tomorrow you are no longer together with the guy? I know for marital relationships, maybe you can share it with them if you trust that your spouse can keep the secret to himself. But for boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, you guys are just dating, you just meet a new boyfriend, and before you know it, all your friends' secret you have you are telling your boyfriend. It is wrong, okay? If you've done it before, it's time to stop. Your friendship secret should remain a secret, should remain between you and your friends, and it should not go out. Number five, don't expose their weaknesses to others. If you know your friends' weaknesses, whatever their weakness is, do not expose it to other people. Do not tell other people. Other people don't have a business knowing your friends' weaknesses or not. You are making them become vulnerable in the eyes of people outside. So whatever weaknesses that your friends have, it is not your place to tell people about it. Number six, do not take your friendship for granted. If you have a friend, do not take that friendship for granted. Friendship are gold, they are currencies, they are relationships that we hold dear to our hearts. So if you have a good friend, keep that relationship close. Do not take it for granted. Don't be at the receiving end all the time. Make sure you also contribute to that person, contribute to the friendship. So I just mentioned some of the don'ts when it comes to friendship. What are some of the do's? What are some of the things that we are supposed to do when it comes to friendship? One, always be available for your friends. I know that as we are growing up, we tend to be carried away by our work, our own activities, our own families, and etc. But whenever your friend needs help, whenever your friend is in need of your presence, kindly be available for them. It means a whole lot when you are available for your friends, whether in good times, whether in bad times. Make sure you are not selfish, that is only when you have an occasion or when you know you have something going on in your life that you want people to come around and you don't really take time to attend to people's ceremony or occasions or be there for them and etc. So it is proper that you available from your friends, because whether you like it or not, it gets tiring when someone is always going out for you, going out for you, going out for you, and when it's their turn, you don't show up for them. It's actually not good. It can hurt when someone is always out there for you, but you don't make time for them. So let's always make time for our friends, in good times, in bad times, in moments of joy, in moments of grief. We should be available for our friends. Number 8, reciprocate kind gestures by always giving to your friends and appreciating them. Whether it's Valentine, you don't need to just, it's not only your boyfriend that you should be buying things for during Valentine. You can get things for your friends on Valentine's Day. Celebrate the friendship and love that you guys would have. It can be their birthdays. You can appreciate them by doing things for them. It can just be a random day. It can just be just a normal day. It doesn't have to be an occasion. It can just be a normal day, that you just show appreciation to your friend. You can call them, send them a text message, buy them things, cook for them. It mustn't have to be something elaborate. It can be as simple as cooking for your friend, calling your friend, visiting them, taking them out. All these are kind gestures that we can do to appreciate our friends, appreciate the friendship, appreciate the relationship. Check up on your friends from time to time. I know as time goes by, you get carried away with all our activities and we might forget to check up on our friends, but always remember to check up on your friends. Like for me and my friends these days, thank God for social media. We don't get to communicate every day. We don't get to like call or text every day. But we've found a way of communicating to each other through sending like videos or reels or short videos, especially on Instagram, on TikTok. There is no day or two that will pass by that we don't share videos to ourselves. So it's a way of communication. It's a way of telling that person that you're always on my mind. I think about you. I see this video and it relates to my friend and I send it to her. I see a funny video and I don't want to laugh alone and I share it with my friend so that she can also laugh. So it's a way of communication. We always are in touch. We might not really be gisting, talking all the time, but we are always in touch by sending each other those, small reels and videos. So it's a way of communicating, and we do that almost every day, So make sure you check up on your friends from time to time. Don't give a whole gap, like don't go a whole month, weeks without communicating with your friends. Make sure you check up on them. These days, we live in so much difficult times. People are going through a lot. People need people to talk to and all that. Sometimes, even if you don't talk to somebody, but knowing that someone is close to you, is around you, is a great relief. So make sure you check up on your friends and you always communicate with them. Last one is keep your secrets safe. Like I said earlier, we are not supposed to be sharing our friends' secrets to other people. Keep your secrets safe. Like I said, I and my friends have secret that I know their spouse don't even know about it. It's between us and it's going to die there. So keep your friendship secret. Let it remain in that friendship. Let it just stay there. It doesn't have to go out. You don't have to tell other people about it. That is what keep that friendship. That is what keep the bond of that friendship. Because in that friendship, you guys know yourself. You guys don't judge each other. You guys pray for each other. You guys are always there for each other. So that is what keep the bond strong. These are some do's and don'ts of friendship etiquette. And I hope that you've learned one or two things from all that I've listed. If you have more, you can share it on the comment section. If you have any other suggestions, if you have comments, you can share it in the comment section below. See you another time. Bye bye.